Hey, good morning, everybody. It's a good Sunday morning to you. Sunday, March 3rd. It's 10 a.m. on the money. Hope everybody's doing okay. You had a nice weekend, getting ready for tomorrow, all that other stuff. Okay, yesterday was an awful day. Yesterday was a bad day in many forms. Um, if I can make the picture post, I'm probably going to go ahead and label this Saturday's destruction. Sorry about the bumpy roads, folks. I just got into the great state of Wisconsin. No harm intended, Wisconsin. I didn't mean that, but holy crap. Yeah, I'm about 10 miles over the border into Wisconsin. I'm heading down to Chicago, and I'll get into that later. So I got a phone call about 1:30 p.m. yesterday afternoon. I was dilly-dallying with, some stuff at the farm, and phone rang, and it was one of the owner-operators of a sizable dairy near me. And long story short, it was basically, I need all hands on deck now. Drop what you're doing, please. And I need everybody and anybody. And, as you could possibly tell from the picture, as long as it can post, one of their freestall barns collapsed. I'd say a healthy 30% of the north end of one of the barns, and it collapsed from just weather, snow. It's pretty heavy. Yeah, it was bad. A lot of things were flattened, especially cattle. It was pretty devastating, to be honest with you. I hadn't seen a sight like that made me want to puke for probably about 14, 15 years. And I'm not going to tell you what that story was. Yeah, wasn't good. 30% of the building, the roof caved in. A lot of animals trapped. A lot of animals flattened. A lot of animals gashed up so bad that we're not sure what the future is going to be for them. Now, some of you are probably saying, well, you gosh damn fool, why didn't you take a video of it? Well, I'll be honest with you. It was on the tip of my brain to do so. I didn't have the heart to do it. Number one, that would have been a little bit rude, disrespectful. Number two, it's a little personal. It's none of my business to do so. It's private. And more importantly, there wasn't any time. And also, if I was to give a video of the gore that was there to be seen, this channel would probably be cut. Which I really don't. Whatever. That's not most importantly, but I really don't care for that to happen. So we're just going to talk about it. Yeah, phone call came in at 1:30. My very good buddy and the owner-operator's son had just finished TMR, the feed aisle. And if I'm not mistaken, it wasn't 20 minutes later, kabloom, and it was nasty bad. But I tell you what, it's all about when devastation happens, it's community and people getting together. I'd have to say within 45 minutes, there were two log trucks there, with the grapple, self-loaders, whatever you want to call them, for picking up debris. Of course, we had plethora of tractors there, skid steers, and I'd have to say there's probably at one point 20 or 25 people there for snow removal. We're that bad up here this year, folks. A lot of cave-ins. One guy not too far from me had his milk parlor caved in. But it was a pretty gory sight. We saved a lot of animals. I'm going to put it that way. We got them untrapped. They didn't come unscathed. They're beat up. They're beat up pretty bad. We got a lot of them freed out and kicked back in. A lot of them you couldn't save. A lot of them were already, we'll just say, dead on arrival. And a large handful, their fate is being determined this morning. The great vet within the area was there, obviously. He did do his assessment of the animals, did what they had to do, and then there was a waiting period to see what was to be done this morning. But it was pretty awful. Cow shit, snow, feed, and blood all over the place. It was disgusting. I haven't witnessed a farm destruction like that before. I mean, I've seen some crap, don't get me wrong, for God's sakes, but nothing like that. That was absolutely devastating. But nobody got hurt. That needs to be the most important thing, and I hope that now everybody's seeing that. It's easy for me to talk, obviously. Nobody got hurt, and it could have been a hell of a lot worse. That was a structural disaster, but what it should have been was unbelievable. What didn't happen and how bad it could have been is a phenomenon. I don't understand it. The whole gosh damn thing should have caved in, and if I'm not mistaken, it should have been a domino effect. I want to say that barn is a healthy, and that's one of three, is a healthy, I'm going to bet and say 200 feet. A lot to be thankful for this morning, but there's a lot of crying the blues, and rightfully so. I meant that respectfully yesterday. I tell you what, I know a lot of tough people in my life. I do. I think we all do. And that sight yesterday was enough to make a tough guy get a little glossy-eyed. And if it doesn't, you're probably already damned to hell anyway. So it, really doesn't matter. Yeah, it was pretty disgusting. Pretty disgusting. But like I said, I think for the third time now, everybody came together. By 7:30, all aisleways were clean. All, I'm going to call safety hazard shrapnel coming down had been removed. All snow removed, all debris, sticks and iron, and oh my God, it was awful. But yeah, by about 7:30, it was all removed. To be honest with you, the very large, slow-moving barn scraper, I don't know what you guys call them, that was free and clear to move, which by God it had to. The waterers were, of course, we're just talking water pressure here. The waterers didn't get disturbed, but they had water, and the electricity was being zinged on at that moment. Hun tarps, we had 12 below zero this morning, folks. Thank God, no wind chill, but 12 below. We basically partitioned off the building and hung a whole bunch of tarps to try and trap in as much heat as could be possible. And I want to say that they're going after some bracing today. Boy, oh boy, is this shaky. I'm sorry about this, folks. Holy crap. I picked the wrong time to do this video, but I'm not going to do it over. With all due respect. So anyway, yeah, yesterday was a bad day. It was a sad day, but if you had to look at it positively, which is so easy to talk like that, a very healthy day as far as a smaller community, friends and family coming together, equipment, business owners, and just raw, sheer manpower. It's called ethics, brain power, and muscle power came together and made a very bad ordeal just a little bit better. So they got some rebuilding to do, and knowing that family, they're going to rebuild in full force. I don't even see them waiting till summer. They're probably going to start right away, because that's the kind of people they are, and they're going to be okay. They normally run about 18 hours a day anyway. Yeah, bad news. And this is just one of probably thousands of stories. There's a lot of that going on this year up here in the upper Midwest, up north. fact, if I'm not mistaken, Brad Larson, I think you experienced a cave-in, if I'm not mistaken. And it's bad, you know, trapped animals. Some of them so bad that, you know, they're a goner. Legs splitting out. It just complete devastation. Yeah, Mother Nature can be a real son of a gun. So that's it on that story. I do apologize to anybody that's got some ruffled feathers that there isn't any more pictures or there wasn't a video, but it wasn't my place to do it. It's damn near disrespectful, and it's none of my business. It's kind of a private affair. It's not my property. Wasn't any time, and that's it, and that's all. You didn't want to see some of the stuff that was going on there anyway. Trust me, folks. Half of you would probably puke. So I'm heading to Chicago. I got to meet some people here later this afternoon, and then tomorrow morning. Our Chicago job is complete. There are a couple lingering possibilities if they do even take place. It's going to be early summer, because we are about to start a very large longevity of a project in downstate Michigan going into Indiana. So I've got a lot of miles to put on here in the next better than 48 hours. I'm heading down to Chicago here today. I got to be there in the morning, and then I'm taking off mid-morning or so for downstate Michigan. I got to make a big loop and take care of some stuff. But all's well, and looking forward to some bigger and some good things to come, and looking forward to this weather breaking a little bit. It is March 3rd today. That's a good thing. Yeah, I didn't talk to you at all yesterday. I had that cattlemen's meeting on Friday night. I was very happy with it. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm hearing. And within time to come, I'll be sharing some information with you guys and gals. And I like what I'm seeing and hearing. And we'll see what happens. So happy Sunday to everybody. Hope everybody's okay. And stay tuned to another video coming up here or something. What? Don't know. We'll figure out something. And we'll go from there. So everybody get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, the beginning of the week. Start it off with a good attitude, even if you got to fake it. Yep, I said it. So, all right, folks, I got some miles to put on, and we're going to talk to you sooner and later. Have a good morning.